This is the best camera for travel vlogs.
It's not even the lens. Oh, it's like my break in.
I got it on camera. So I'm currently using the Canon Powershot V10. Most of the shots in this video are going to be on this camera with the auto settings and the built-in microphone, just so you can see how it looks with nothing on it, straight out of the camera. I've had this camera for a couple weeks now. I want to talk about some of the pros and cons. Should you buy this camera? Is this the right camera for you? And why I think that this is the best travel camera. So starting with the pros. One of the biggest pros about this camera is that it's pocketable. I can put it in my pocket, get the shot, and then put it back in my pocket. I used to use a huge DSLR camera. I used to have the tripod, the camera on top, and also the microphone on top. And as you can see, this rig is pretty huge. Going out and about, if you're at restaurants or anything, putting this on the table, I kept being conscious of the camera, my friends kept being conscious of the camera, and even though the quality of the camera was good, it was overall just not a good experience. So that led me to my phone. I can slip it out of my pocket, get the shot, and put it back in my pocket. But after a while, the quality wasn't really serving up to what I wanted it to be. And so this is where this camera comes in. I really like how it has the quality of my DSLR camera, but I can put it in and out of my pocket like my phone. And so first pro, pocketability. Now, the second pro about this camera is the built-in stand. Just used it. But if you're like me, you're always on the go. You're always going to different restaurants and everything. And it's just one less thing to worry about. With the DSLR, you needed to carry another tripod. With my iPhone, I used to prop it up against maybe a glass of water. But let's just say that I found out the hard way that a built-in stand is a cool feature.
Yeah, the more
But yeah, I think a built-in stand is really good, especially for traveling. You never know where you're gonna go. You can prop it up anywhere. You just gotta be a little bit creative, but I think a built-in stand is a must. So the third pro about this camera is video quality. I used to think that 1080p was good enough, but honestly, after getting this camera and realizing how easy it was to shoot in 4K, I think shooting in 4K, I think I'll go and do that from now on. I'm actually gonna switch to my phone, which I used to use for a lot of vlogs, so you can see the difference between this camera and my phone. So I'll switch right now. So this is my phone. It's kind of hard to see what angle I'm using, but this is my phone. Auto settings, everything. I mean, let me know which one do you like better. I mean, obviously the angles, the focal lengths are different, so you can't really judge it based off that. But in terms of pure video quality, I don't know. Which one do you like? Put it in the comments. So starting with cons, I think one of the biggest cons about this camera is definitely the battery life. If you're like me and you forget to charge it, if you're out and about, you're on vacation, forget to charge it, the next day you may be struggling to get footage. It's definitely not gonna last you the whole day, but there's one easy fix to that if you just carry around a battery pack. Luckily, you can charge it via USB-C. So if you charge it, carry on a battery pack, and you charge it, you can definitely take care of that. Now the last con is definitely price. Right now it's $429.99, and I'd say that's pretty steep for a lot of people. I'd say for a camera that only shoots mainly video, you can shoot pictures on here, but I wouldn't recommend it. But for a camera that only shoots video, $429.99 is pretty steep price. But if you're like me, it checks all the boxes. It's pocketable, has a built-in stand, has 4K. I'd say that it might be worth it for you. So who's this camera for? Is this the right camera for you? I'd say that for someone who's looking to upgrade from their phone for the video quality, this camera may be right for you. If you have a DSLR and you're looking to downgrade in size from that, but keep the video quality, I'd say this camera is right for you. I'd say that if you're always on the go like me, doing a lot of travel vlogs, just wanting to put the camera down and just immediately start shooting, this camera might be right for you. I say this camera really helps me find a balance between getting a good quality shot, but also just going back to doing whatever I was doing and actually living life, because sometimes getting the shot, there are some things that are more important than that. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.